Welcome to Man Motor. It's my garage and I just want to talk to people about stuff, about bikes and whatever. YouTube channel, I've been riding bikes for about 20 years and want to cover loads of stuff because so many fucking things piss me off at the moment. People getting ripped off in bike shops, people mistreating their bikes, people riding their bikes like fucking idiots. I've been riding, like I said, for about 20 years on and off. I want to cover lots of things hopefully in my new channels. From how you clean your bike, how you protect your bike, how you actually modify your bike, easy jobs, nothing too complicated, so everyone can just tag along. This is my first one. This is the katana. That's been totally restored, all by moi. And the next project will be the SV. As you see, there's lots of done. And then my baby is my GSR. But first thing I want to talk about is people in bike shops buying stuff. Now if you're a newbie, this will be pretty handy for you. What do people need? What do you actually need for your bike? You need to take care of it and you need to take care of your stuff. Stuff meaning equipment, safety equipment. Because at the end of the day, that's all you've got when you fly off. Yeah, you need good kit. I've seen people over here, I live in Germany, they will buy a 15 grand bike and they'll ride around with a €200 combi or set of levers. Logic in that, I have no idea. I'd rather ride an 8 grand bike and have a 200 and a €2,000 combi and be safe. Yeah. We're not just like pussy riders or anything, but you know, it's common sense. Yeah, if you're that young kid, you want to get out there, you want to fucking put your knee on the floor and whatever, which I don't agree with on the road. That is strictly a race technique. Up to you. But you know, you got to think about it. If you're a car driver and you see a motorbike coming around the corner with his knee on the floor, which is for him looks like he's going to crash at any second now. Yeah, he's going to panic brake. Probably end up swerving into you and you're going to go flying. Yeah, not only that, if you get a nice bump in the road, yeah, you're fucked, your knee is gone. Yeah, so that's my opinions to knee sliding. But getting down to what I really want to say, cleaning your bike. Yeah, it's really important. You can buy loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of shit. I've seen people spend in a bike shop 100, 150 euros just on shit what you don't really need. Yeah, you just need a good bike wash. Yeah, anything will do. It doesn't even have to be a bike wash. Even car shampoo will do. You can buy that, like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 euros. Yeah, in any major seller. And then you will need a squeezy bottle like this one. Yeah, you can pump it with air. It's really good. I'm a big fan of this stuff called Muck Off. Yeah. Get it everywhere. There you go, have a look. There you go, Muck Off. Comes in a nice little kit, yeah, which is everything that you need. And then you will need for your bikes brake cleaner, very important. Chain spray, poor. That's a good subject. I use this stuff from Caramba. 1 second. And I use chain paste from Module. Silicone spray, you will need it. Brake cleaner, you will need it. And the saviour of every motorcyclist is good old trusty WD-40. Silicone spray, you will need it. Yeah, especially for storing your bikes at winter. Now there's lots of subjects, lots of topics here. I just want to crack on to the first one, is about what you actually need for a motorbike to keep it and maintain it good. You will need a good bike cleaner, you will need silicone spray, you will need brake cleaner, yes, again, soap, lube, brake cleaner is basically all you need. Silicone spray, WD-40, brake cleaner and a good shampoo and a handy brush. Yeah, that will be the first things you'll need. Now, if you're going to get into maintenance, you will need a little bit of tools. The first thing that I would suggest that you buy is the workshop manual from your bike. There's loads of them out there. I can personally recommend Hayes. Yeah, I got them for all of my bikes and they are absolutely wicked. They explain to you in detail. Yeah, they have like this sort of spanner system where 1 is easy, 2 is a little bit harder, 3 is for intermediate, and 4 and 5 is for like experts. Yeah, this is pretty important if you're going to start tinkering. In the upcoming videos I'll show you how to do stuff on your bikes, like how to change your exhaust, brake fluid, fitting of stuff, all easy stuff. If you come into my domain over here, we have loads of stuff over here. 1 minute, move that. This is all for my bikes. We have this. This is tail tidy. We've got crash protectors to put on. We've got braided lines to put on. Yeah, but as I say, when you're choosing stuff for your bikes, be a bit picky. You know, it's your bike. We got like these little cool bling blings, indicators, and then you're going to need tools. Tools will basically, how much can you afford? I found very good value for money is from Proxton. There's loads of shit in here. Here's my Proxton ratchet set. Good quality tools, don't cost the world. And then you will need, very important, the good old trusty, get mine out here a bit. I have 3 or 4 of these, but torque wrench, very important. Yeah, you can get really good ones, you can get really shit ones, you can get cheap ones. This one is actually a cheapie. If someone wants to borrow a torque wrench, they get this one. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you'll see a mark that says GS. If it has GS on it, it's like a little sealed crest. Yeah, like a triangle says GS. Then it's okay. Yeah, that means it's been through a test where when it says it's giving you 30 Newton meters of torque, it is really giving you 30 Newton meters of torque. The difference between the old ones, or the cheapy ones, and the really expensive ones, let me dig out my baby, it's down here. Oh. It's somewhere in there, there it is. Oh, sorry about the chaos. So, there we go. This is my baby. It's also from Proxton. Yeah, Proxton tools I find are very good quality at an affordable price where you're not getting completely ripped off. Yeah, and this will be my first subject on maintenance, is how you use one of these. It's really piss easy. Here you have a little gauge, which you can see, and all you have to do is, most of them, you pop the back. I can't do this one-handed, hold on. You pop the back here, there's a switch. You twist it, get your right torque level, click it back in, and away you go. If you got something like this, yeah, you can't see it very well, but here there's numbers. And this one is actually in foot-pounds and in Newton meter. And basically, you just count them up. You have a scale here from, you see, 0, it goes all the way to 8, and then 0 again is 10. Yeah, and then you just count your way out. One side is foot-pound torque, one side is Newton meter. This will be one thing that you will really need, and a set of spanners. So, without your set of spanners, you ain't going to get very far. Yeah, so, everyone has some. I got these. There's one set. They have a ratchet on the end. You get them from Hungarico for about 50 euros. Yeah, complete set. And I did have another set, and a set like this, which you can pick up from anywhere, from as little as a tenner. Yeah. So that would be like the basic stuff. One thing I also wanted to say is about with people in winter. I don't know what it's like where you are, but where we are, as you can see, come outside here, There's snow everywhere. It's still in the middle of February. Everyone's missing their bikes. Everyone wants to get out for a ride, as we say. We all get in the itch. And you've cleaned your bike up for winter and whatever. And big discussion, do you start your bike up in winter or not? Well, this GSR here is only a year and a half old. My little SV is a 99 model. Yeah, so it has a good 15 years on it. Yeah, so yeah, I personally like to start my bikes up after about 5 months. They've been sitting there for 5 months. Yeah, I like just to start them up. Very important when you start up your bike in the winter time. Leave the engine running if you've got a liquid cooled bike until the fan comes on at least twice. Why? It's very important because of the condensation that will build up. Yeah, it's not a must, but I just like to do it because it's just a thing I like to do. Makes me a little bit more happier. I can hear the sound of my engine again. That's about it really. So when you crank up your bike, make sure in winter time, before riding season starts, when your bike's been sitting around about 5 months or so, that you leave it go on for at least 2 cycles of the fan. Both my GSR and my SV are liquid cooled, so they will go on now. I'll check them on. Then afterwards, very important, you got to remember, if you put your bike on in winter time, all that extra protection that you sprayed on it, some of it's going to be burnt off, so you got to wait for the bike to cool down and do it again. Yeah, I use silicone spray. Yeah, it's a great universal thing when a bike's cold. There's also this stuff that you can also buy. It's called bike spray from Muckoff. I'm trying to just have a look. I got loads of it, but I just can't find it at the moment. Oh, there's some. Not plugging Muckoff or anything. You know, everyone chooses their own. This is bike spray. It's very good. It leaves like a film. Yeah, it's a water displacement, so is WD-40. But you can also use something cheap and nasty like this. This is silicone spray. Yeah, this will just do the same stuff. Yeah. The important is with you're using silicone spray and stuff is be careful with the brakes, because I have had incidents where you've actually tapped it on and your first 1 or 2 brakes are not the most confident, so that's why you need brake cleaner. But you know, always in winter time, if you do visit your bike in winter, which a lot of people do, I do, you need to have a look at stuff like this. Okay, as you see, it's up on the paddock stand, and if you listen now, yeah, you can't really hear it, but sometimes over winter your brake pads might stick a little bit, so when you do come to visit your bike in winter time, just give them a little roll. Yeah, same like with the SV, just give it a little roll. Front and back, I like to have my bikes up off the ground, as you can see. Yeah, they're both on paddock stands, apart from my Katana, because the tyres are fucked basically. I got to save up and buy new ones. She's coming on the road this year, and you will see quite a lot of videos of like basic restoration. If you've got a bike that does not have fuel injection, then stay tuned, because we're going to do lots of stuff with the Katana. She's an old girl, so you know, you can see she has carbs, open air filter. Most of the stuff I've already done, but we're going to do some basic stuff, you know, like setting up shims, how to set up your carbs, putting on chains, cleaning your chains, brake fluid, I've got to do that as well. Those are little stuff that, you know, when you go to the shop, it just costs you a fucking arm and a leg. Yeah, sorry about swearing, but it's true. I don't know about you guys, but I work bloody hard for my money, and it's very disappointing when you just go in for a little simple thing and you're robbed like 300 or 400 quid. I don't know about people, like, you know, with my GSR, it's under guarantee, so everything has to be done over the shop. Yeah, because in Germany that's the way it is. And like a basic oil change is like 250 euros. So there you go. Okay, 70 euros oil, then you got work time here, starts at 65 euros an hour, and depending on the shop. Yeah, so stay tuned. Nice to see you all, and hope you enjoy the rest of the videos that come in the future.